And there's a new anime series that came out, I think about like 3 weeks ago, that I completely fell in love with. And it's not just any anime, it's a food anime. And food anime is usually pretty popular due to how interesting the story is and just how delectable the food looks, right? I mean, I'm no stranger to food and anime. My most fucking recent upload besides this one is about it. But for some reason, this anime isn't as well loved in this community, even though it fits all of the credentials. And that anime is Adorable Food Goddess. Or, forgive me if I'm butchering this, Menqui Shishen. Now, as you can most likely tell from the title, it is an unironic Chinese anime! Once I watched the first episode of the series, I knew I had to talk about it with someone, but when I looked online, to my surprise, no one's fucking talking about it! Why is no one else talking about it? I don't know why, but I knew I had to pause all the rest of my scripts to tell you why you should. The premise is quite shoujo-like, with the main lead girl being sent back in time and being abducted by a pack of thieves and being forced to marry the leader of the thieves, but before anything can be consummated, she starts to feel hungry, and then she makes a meal that absolutely knocks the leader's fucking socks off, thus starting to prove her worth to the clan with her bomb-ass cooking. Personally, I'm not much of a fan of the shoujo genre anymore, as God knows I don't have the patience to watch somebody figure out if someone likes them or not. Like, how could you not notice that senpai likes you with all those side slashes on his face? But this anime was done in such an interesting way that it totally made me forget the entire shoujo portion of it, even though it's just a normal shoujo story. Yes, the food animation isn't the sole reason why you should watch this anymore. It's not kofuku graffiti. There is 1,000,010 anime of somebody going back in time, but there isn't a single anime of someone going back in time during ancient China, which is already something new that really grabbed me. But as someone who doesn't really know much about ancient Chinese history, this was a very new and exciting experience for me. So even if you don't really like the shoujo genre, such as myself, there are plenty of other reasons to watch this show. But the one thing that made me truly love this series was the tsundere male lead! I don't need that hot popular boy who for some reason likes your normal ass. Nuh-uh! I want that strong, but also shy but also strong man, shy John Yu! Okay, well, I probably just butchered that name as well. It's only been 2 episodes, but I can just tell he is husbando material. Yes, daddy, blush while insulting me, I beg you! Chinese anime, in my opinion, has some very obvious pacing issues with how quickly they tell a story and then suddenly something jumps and it doesn't provide a lot of timing or a lot of detail. And although this anime is really no exception to that fault, it isn't as obvious as it usually is. It still has an issue with pacing, but the pacing issues were minor, and it was not at all distracting. What did distract me from the story? That dank-ass animation! And I mean distracted in a good way. Usually in food anime, the budget goes entirely into making the food look like the most beautiful thing you've ever seen combined into one thing and also exuding the love your parents never gave you, while the rest of the animation looks kind of basic or shitty. But with Adorable Food Goddess, every scene is fucking Sakuga! It was almost breathtaking how beautiful the movement animation looked, while the food animation still looks so amazing that it's kind of too good to be true. And I'm just gonna take a moment to talk about the food animation, okay? Because I would be crazy not to. The food animation never really appears for long in the episodes, but when it does, my god, this fucking food! It glistens like it's covered in the spit of God! The blinding sparkles that cover it that make you know that this food is kind of badass! The overall beautiful aesthetic of it all that Instagram food bloggers could never compete with. This is truly the epitome of what life is all fucking about. This is the thing we all keep breathing for! But in reality, the one thing that has kept me addicted to this series, and the one thing that will make me continuously keep watching it, is seeing our main character build herself from the bottom up and become useful to the clan. I talk often about what I really love seeing in a series, but one thing I truly do love is seeing somebody who was initially treated really badly, initially seen as somebody worthless, become someone so powerful and so confident. I don't know, I just love it. I have only watched 2 episodes of this series, as the 3rd episode has yet to be English translated, as I don't know Chinese. And I've read a bit of the web novel, which is, heads up, a bit different from the animation in terms of a certain rape scene in the 1st and 2nd chapter. So I'm hoping all the other issues that I've read in the series will be changed in the animation, which does look like it will be the case. But with that being said, I am uncertain of where this anime is going to go exactly, but I can assure you I'll be watching it from beginning to end. From what I can see so far, this series will become very wholesome, and one that you would regret not watching just for the sakuga of the food alone. I'm excited to see our headstrong female lead take on the country with her modern-day Chinese cooking and show me some insight into Chinese history. There is just so many reasons to watch this amazing series that, at the risk of sounding overly optimistic, you will find pretty amazing too. But who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it will transform into something shitty later on. But right now, I truly believe that it won't, and I really love it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm super sorry for the delay in videos. I was helping Gart edit his New Year's video, which took up a lot of December. I have plenty of new videos lined up that will be coming out shortly. I do plan on keeping up my 2 uploads a week, so look forward to that. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Make sure to follow me on all my other social media networks. Fuck.